I'm a mom of 3 boys, and one of the hardest parts of mothering and being a follower of Jesus is continuing to surrender your kids to the Lord, and also doing that while disciplining your children, because I do not have compliant kids. They take after their mom. Surprise, surprise. And today, after reading this devotional through a couple of times, I realized how incredible it is that we don't have to teach children to misbehave or sin. It comes pretty naturally, at least for my kids. And it isn't just adults who fall into what's talked about in this devotional, which is self-worship. It's also kids. It starts really young. If this is something that resonates with you, spend the next 60 seconds with me and let's do our devotional together. Hebrews 7:25. Consequently, Jesus is able to save the uttermost, those who draw near to God through him, since he always lives to make intercession for them. God tells Abraham of his plan to judge Sodom. God opens his heart to Abraham, and Abraham opens his heart to God. God wants us to relate to every Sodom, the world, the same way Abraham did, by prayer. Abraham emerges as a man of compassion, a man who prays, a man like Jesus himself. He forgets about himself and prays in the spirit of Christ, giving himself totally to prayer. In Abraham, we see a foreshadowing of future intercessors, Moses, Jeremiah, Jesus. Abraham shows concern for the honor of God and urges God to remember his character and not to destroy any righteous person who may live in Sodom. God answers Abraham's prayer by rescuing Lot and his family. In Sodom, the deepest issue was self-worship. This is still the issue that lies in the heart of sin today, self-worship. In worshiping the creature instead of the Creator, Romans 1, we give up the knowledge of God. The glory of God, the purpose for which we were created, has been lost, replaced with a radical devotion to self. Self-worship leads to self-despising when your idol is exposed as flawed. God calls you to humble yourself, forsake self-worship, and seek his will. The only thing that you can build your life around that will bring you lasting joy is the glory of God in the face of Jesus Christ. I hope that this and God blesses your day.